Coming up on today's episode.
The problem, it was just that everybody's time was wasted. It wasn't necessarily you by yourself. You came, you left, we never got no group shot. So even if the sun didn't happen, we still wouldn't have got no group shot because you left early.
The plot of Baddies, right, is boss women going around the world doing boss stuff. Sometimes being a boss in the baddie world, you gotta slap a girl left or right to just let her know, don't step on my baddie.
You're tuned into the Melanin Movement, where culture meets conversation and every voice in the family gets a mic. Today, we're talking reality TV, the rise of baddies, and what it's really doing for the culture. Drama, influence, and impact. We're breaking it all down, family style. So if you ever shouted at the screen, quoted a cast member, or questioned the message behind the madness, this episode's for you. This is the Melanin Movement. Let's get into it.
All right. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Melanin Movement. So, reality shows are, I believe it's taking over just streaming, regular TV. Like, more people watch reality than they do scripted shows. You need help. And shows like Flavor of Love, like The Real World, like For the Love of Ray J, 90 Day Fiance, Dating the Kardashians. Oh my God.
Kardashians, Loving
Hip Hop, The Real Housewives, the whole franchise, Happily Ever After, Black Ink Crew,
Vanderpump Rules.
Lord
Vanderpump
Jesus.
Rules made it to the White House.
The Path family, whatever they call.
Who?
Another. See, it's so many, but
The Bachelor, Love After Lockup. Like there's so many. Seeking Sister Wife.
Oh yes.
Look at it.
You know, the fact that y'all are really
excited about this conversation right now.
It's to the point where his father, we call each other and be on speaker talking about these shows. It's like 90 Day Fiance and everything. His father is also in on thing. Like so good.
Okay.
I've never watched an episode.
Oh my God!
You
need to.
Jersey Shore. Forget about that.
I was just sick last week, and I could binge that all the time. Like
I've never seen an episode.
Neither have I.
Love
Island, they'd be talking about that on the radio. Like,
Love
did you see
Island,
the episode?
First of all, Love Island is nasty because all they do is just swap spit every single way. They're nasty. I hate Love. I don't hate it, but it's not my fave.
I've never seen it.
Neither have I. Can we talk about the phenomenon behind Flavor of Love and women vying for the love and attention of Flavor Flav?
Right now.
Yes. Why not?
I felt like 15 years ago. Why are we visiting Flavor of Love as
First of all,
came out today? Why specifically Flavor of Love is my question.
It was Flavor of Love because
of Antoine.
No, because we were binge watching it, and that came to the pass because we were watching it. I believe it's on Peacock, where it's like the raw, unedited. It's like the raw. They're cursing. They're talking. They're saying words, and that's when I said, "Oh my God, they wouldn't be able to say it today." So we've been just binge watching like all the old ones to see the transitions.
But you have people like Delicious who has sustained a career throughout since Flavor of Love has been on air. And
New York.
I love New York.
New York is a staple in reality TV.
But not much has changed. Have you ever heard of this Bad Girls Club? They got this.
It's called Baddies.
And stuff like.
It's called Baddies.
Yeah, no, but there was
But
something
there
called Bad
was
Girls
the
Club
Bad
before
Girls
that.
No,
Club.
it's Bad Girls Club, but
Do
now
you
I'm
watch
talking about,
Baddies,
of course,
Antoine? Because you were saying it with such,
every,
as
every
Chris said,
Sunday,
fervor. Every Sunday, so it comes on Sunday.
Sunday, every Sunday. We
Okay.
outside tonight, man. Baddies.
Never watched an episode.
No,
It's literally 45 minutes of women beating the absolute crap out of each other.
Not all the
Every week.
time. Not
There
all
is
the
no
time.
plot. You
Why?
tell me there's a plot to Baddies right now. You tell me.
Yes, I got you.
tell me
I
that
got
there's
you.
a
I got you
plot
right now. Look, I got you. The
tell me
plot.
the plot to Baddies
I got
right
you.
now.
The plot of
Firstly,
Baddies,
before
right?
you do, let me just preface this with every single woman on there. To be
Mm-hmm.
honest, to me, looks like they had some type of surgery, transitional.
For sure.
Oh,
It's a bunch of Joanna men.
No,
I'm
there's
done.
there's some that are questionable, but I'll say this: the plot, like you said, the plot of Baddies, right, is boss women going around the world doing boss stuff. Sometimes being a boss in the baddie world, you gotta slap a girl left or right to just let her know, don't step on my baddie shoes. Metaphorically speaking and figuratively.
Violence is never the answer.
He just started really liking all of it. He didn't even know what Baddies was. What had happened was I was watching it and he woke up from a nap and saw it on and got stuck into it now. So now he wants to be outside with this baddie situation. So that's just
He
more.
outside.
He's outside. But it's really, I honestly,
Is it black girls fighting?
Yes.
yeah, it's really,
It's primarily black girls fighting.
Yeah. In Africa.
It's
in
no.
Africa.
Yes. In Africa.
They're in
you know
Africa?
the reason why I watch it, and the reason why I watch it and I tell people this all the time is I have so much to lose. I can't do sometimes what I would love to do if I really get angry to certain people.
I agree.
So I watch that to get that type of vibe out of it because I can't do that on the regular.
Escapism.
Have you watched Young, Famous, and African?
No.
I love that one. No one ever fought physically.
Where is that on? Is that on Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
I think I saw like one episode. I do believe, and I put it down.
By the way, insult to injury, the network that Baddies is on is owned by a black dude.
Yeah.
The Zeus network. Right?
Yeah.
Zeus is owned by a black person?
Yeah. He was just recently on the
Breakfast Club.
What's his name?
Lemuel. And he's dating one of the ladies on Baddies.
Exploitation to the
So
max.
this is filmed in Africa. In which country?
No, okay. So first of all, Natalie Nunn. It's a spinoff kind of from Bad Girls Club on another network. So some of the baddies are from Bad Girls Club, and they're just on this seasons and stuff now. So this season now they're in Africa. Last season, a couple of seasons ago,
where in Africa? Like what country?
They're touring, so they're going to different bookings. Like so they're making appearances everywhere. So that's the thing. They're going on tour, but they're living like Bad Girls Club.
To do what? A tour of what?
Just to perform, just to do appearances
episode.
But on their way, it's just they're fighting. It's like Bad Girls Club 2.0. Like Oxygen was the prime time like type of thing. Baddies is gutter like type.
What's the girl that was dating the blue? Was it Blueface?
Krishan.
Blue
and her sister
right white
Tasiki was on it. Tasiki.
Her sister was on it.
Krishan.
She was on it.
Yeah. Yeah. They were on.
It's basically
so it's honestly I only watch it because that's the only way I can get that aggression.
So it's Monday Night Raw for women.
Yeah.
It's Friday Night SmackDown.
And they're actually fighting. It's
For
not
women,
like it's not like stage choreography.
No, there's no
They're
talent
bleeding,
whatsoever. It's
gushing blood,
straight up.
type of black eyes, type of.
You stole my wig. We're fighting for the next 5 minutes.
And like the auditions, you have to fight at the auditions to see if you can also get on. Like they do stuff like that. Like they be like, okay, fight her, go ahead, and they'll be fighting.
And I kid you not, it's like the progress of the show is fight, 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 scream, 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 immediate stop, B-roll. Now we're on the bus. Fight, 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 fight. It's literally.
Hold on. You forget one more thing.
I kid you not.
They have smoke breaks. They fight again, and then after that, they go to the club, shake butt, go outside the club, fight.
There we go.
And go to sleep.
So they're in the club with like missing teeth. And
sometimes,
eventually.
And
it was
wounds.
one girl. She had her shades on and had a hoodie on because she got.
And what's the
end goal
of the show? What is
to become a baddie? I'm trying to figure that out. Really,
like loving hip hop was about women who were dating or in the
hip hop
the hip hop world themselves, one or the other. So there was a back story to why the show. Then there's basketball wives because they were married or dating.
Married, divorced.
Right. Divorced to basketball. What is the premise of this show?
There's nothing. And the crazy thing about it, these girls literally cry on these shows and be like, I made it, and stuff like that. And y'all didn't work hard as me. I finally made it, talking about being on the show as being that they made it.
So
and it's just like
desire for status and fame is what basically,
because they're getting money. They could get like her and not for nothing. He pays well. From what I hear, they are getting one of the biggest bags per episode. So they's like, hey,
because there's a danger to themselves. Like they can get concussed. They can get broken limbs.
One of them had a seizure last season. Had a seizure, and now she's back fighting again.
Because on most reality shows, if you will, there is a no touching clause. Like, so if you put your hands on somebody, you get kicked out.
That's because you're dealing with celebrities or people with already built notoriety at that point.
No. This is from jump. This is from jump. You're not allowed to put your hands on somebody.
I'm talking about the reality shows that have come out like initially, like the Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop. You're dealing with people who have already built notoriety. Mr. Lime or whatever his name is, right? He cracked the code. In which case, we don't need celebrities. We just need a bunch of people that are willing to do outlandish stuff for 45 minutes, and people will watch it. Because I don't know who these people are.
Nah, the thing about it is, I mean, I agree with you.
We're coming back every Sunday.
Look, I agree with you, but I think the difference is it's not just also him, but it's the major networks that they're on. MTV is not going to play that.
Right.
Whatever.
VH1.
VH1, Bravo. They're not going to play that. Like their status is, I don't want to say that, but it's the overall consumers. Zeus is just for, lack of words. I don't want to say
ratchetry.
Thank you.
But it's geared towards black.
All
World Star streaming.
Because all Zeus is on.
That's what it is. It's like World Star.
And Jocelyn has no chill.
Jocelyn's show is on there.
Same thing.
Tokyo Tony's show was on there.
I heard enough.
Jason Lee's show is on there. All of those shows are on Zeus.
Yeah.
That speaks
and
volumes.
And Zeus is like $5 a month.
They're getting paid.
Oh, so it's paid. So it's like a subscription.
Subscription.
Gotcha.
$5 can't beat it.
Yeah, I don't want to pay $5.
You can't beat it because think about it. Even if you don't do it,
I could get a slice of pizza for $5.
Literally, because that's how much they cost now.
I know. That's what I said.
I was waiting for somebody to be like, $5 for
I
pizza.
said.
I remember
That's
pizza
why
was
I said
$1.
a slice.
No, what? I get upset. He was like
That's why I
$2. He
said
was like $2.50. I'm like, for what?
a slice.
Hey, that used to be that with a soda on the side. Like,
You can get
You see how stuff always come back to the price of the price of
y'all had the best
inflation.
prices. Y'all had the best prices of the game. Eggs was $1. Eggs was $1.29 for a dozen. Like, come on, man. You can't, man. If I could build a time machine, I'll go back in time. I would get
50-cent sodas.
I
We
would
could get
for $200. I would
hero
come
from
back.
we could get a hero from the bodega. Child, we used to
$4 for a hero. Now it's like $8, $9 for a hero. It's like, come on.
$4. It was less than $2 when I was in middle school.
Damn, that sound like close
bacon,
to
egg, and
depression
cheese.
era, man. Shit.
Was $2.
We would go to the candy store, the penny store on Nostrand, and we would rack up on candy and tamarind balls, and we would eat the tamarind balls and then spit out the seed. Go to Guyana Roti House.
Supposed to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps when pina coladas is $20. I don't understand it.
Yeah, we did go to a restaurant in City Island and a drink. I got a mojito. It was $20 for the mojito.
For the mojito?
Every margarita, all $20.
Yep.
20-something dollars.
Yep.
Well, that's why we just drink before.
Pre-game.
But the only thing the other son spoke about was the fact
nasty mac and cheese.
The mac and cheese was not baked.
And then they had stipulations on the kids menu because there was like fried chicken and stuff on the kids menu. So we was just like, but it said absolutely no one under 12 can order from the kids menu. No exceptions.
I'm like, bro, you checking ID for me to get Kraft mac and cheese? Like, this is ridiculous.
No one, what you mean? No one over 12.
No exceptions. No one over 12. Can order for, it's 12 and under.
You had to be underage to get a burger, bro.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he made sure I knew that
it was expensive for no reason.
Was not
never again. And the food wasn't even that good.
It never is, man. Like, I had the best food.
The mojito was strong. I was just like, I seen the light.
Taco Bell used to be like $2 for a Crunch Wrap Supreme.
And for a McDonald's meal.
Right.
You get a McDonald's meal for $5.
For $5 now.
A Big Mac.
It's like $15 or so. For what? I always sit there and say, I'm like this. For $15, I might as well go and get real food for $15. Why am I
go to Chick-fil-A? Don't go to Chick-fil-A. OMG, that joint is like $20
for a chicken sandwich or some.
We're not going to talk about the Lord's chicken.
Well, the Lord's chicken is too much.
Lemonade.
It has to be because Sunday they close doing the Lord's work, so they got to make sure they make up for the money that they lose on Sunday
and donate to Trump's campaign.
Yeah, I haven't had that in a minute, so but still the Lord's chicken.
Whatever. I go to Wawa because my family is a Starbucks family, right? We get Starbucks every day. $7 for a ribbon crunch or whatever for a coffee. Between $6 and $7, right? Depending on what size you get. But then you go to Wawa and you get coffee, and the coffee at Wawa is $5. I was like, what? Why am I paying $5 for a Dolce de Leche?
They're using the same beans.
Hence why I have learned to make my own frozen drinks.
Nah, B, there's no way I'm getting Starbucks here and in Wawa here, and I'm paying almost the same price.
They got the same bean distributor. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
And don't get a Dunkin' Refresher from Dunkin' Donuts. That joint is $5.
And full of caffeine.
You know, the world is. Mama, the Lord's tired.
Mama, the Lord's tired too.
Treating the food game like the drug game, man.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well, I've been looking on how we could cross over to the African markets. Because you know, Africa, if you hit Africa, that's it. You made for life. Y'all stupid. Y'all so stupid. But listen, hitting in Ghana or South Africa or Nigeria or Namibia, like.
Well, Ghana's coming up, so.
I know.
Ghana's
and them
coming
houses
up,
over there. Could you imagine if? Listen, to Ghana tourism. We want to come over there. Okay. So
you just gotta be careful because some places don't have like running water or electricity like that. Or,
Ghana has running water. Like, stop with your remote village talk.
4 countries there, man.
Yes, you talk about some places. You talk about remote places. In the city area, it's a city. It's buildings. It looks like Manhattan.
Yes, the city. But I'm talking about like if you try and buy property and you want to like. Say
I'm not buying property in a remote where there's no running water or electricity. I am buying property at a place where other, because you know a lot of people from America are now black people are saying bye-bye to the red, white, and blue.
Speaking of reality show, there's a reality show is coming to Africa where they're people from America moving to Ghana, and you know what's his name, the comedian
Michael
no, Gerald Kelly. Oh. Yeah, Gerald, he's an old school comedian. Him and his family moved to Ghana because they wanted to bring comedy out there. So I think Michael Blackson was trying to help him, or they mentioned his name a couple of times, but yeah, that's a lot of people. Like, yeah, HBO Max. So
we could also get dual citizenship. There's a few countries in Africa that said if you want to come home, we'll offer you dual citizenship, and you know.
But all right, here's my thing.
And please don't talk about running water.
No, it's not about running water.
To my African
what
brethren.
if your lineage don't come from Africa? You get what I'm saying? Like,
at the end of the day, everyone on this planet,
yes, does
originates in Africa. But I know my lineage comes from Africa because I did my 23andMe.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, all right. I know for a fact, like, after Pangea, when all the continents were together, and technically you could say we all were on Africa, when people dispersed and the islands moved or the continents moved to wherever they are now, that lineage is separate from like deep-rooted, like real, true Africans that are today. So it's different. So the natives here may not consider themselves African, even though they have the same complexion as people from Africa. Like,
I mean, that's going into semantics. At the end of the day, I know
I'm
Cameroonian. I know I'm Nigerian. I know I'm East African. I'm basically from every country in Africa. I have DNA from every country in Africa except for some northern countries. So every place over there is home for me. Welcome home.
Just make sure I have a couch I can lay my head on. And
I'm gonna make sure you get running water. But there's landscapes and some houses that are so beautiful over there. Like, it's such a regal, phenomenal country. But we don't learn about that over here. And we just think that it's huts and people with plates in their mouth and in their earlobe. So yeah. So you got bad girls over there, baddies over there doing a tour. Like, and this is why a lot of Africans feel the way that they do about Black Americans, because of people like baddies.
No, I agree because there's like so many scenes where you see them like they didn't introduce themselves to the African whoever they are. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what culture but before they even introduce who they are, the girl's like, nah, I need my one right now. And they start fighting and then you just look back and they look so uncomfortable and it's just like,
So
you ain't
are
supposed
they
you supposed to
in? Did they
perform.
go to Ghana?
They in Ghana
Oh,
now. They
so
just
okay.
left
So
Ghana.
if they went to Ghana and they were in Accra, right, and they went to the castle.
But let's think about it. There's some people that are from Africa also in the cast too,
Yes.
and they're fighting too. And some of them say they're like, no, this is how we get down as well.
But again,
So
I'm just trying to figure out the why.
there's no why.
Yeah,
There's
you'll
a way to make
literally
money.
rack your
It's
brain
more
trying
in
to
a
figure
sense
it out.
of
Exposure.
it's exposure. It's just
So
what can we do? What sells?
it's the for fame.
Yeah, a lot of girls are from
Yeah,
that they have and they
like
coming up.
it's the status that I can say now I have
Mhm.
1 million followers.
Are there any
Yeah.
Latinas on the
Yeah.
cast?
A lot of
There was some white, there was some
So it's a
um
diverse
them. And
cast.
yeah, it's
But it's
diverse.
primarily black.
Biggie,
It's this
Dominican.
yeah, there's different, but it's primarily black. And you should see the auditions. Like the auditions is disgusting. It's just more like you can't
So
it's
there's an
overwhelming.
audition to be on the show.
There's
Yeah, you didn't hear
auditions to
them
be on
say
the
that
show.
I
earlier.
did,
Yeah. And there's
but I guess
panels like
I'm
right now,
still
Amber Rose is on the show right now.
to do
She's
what?
a guest. She's
To
a guest
fight?
She's a
baddie.
dodo.
She's
She's
a
a
guest
dodo.
baddie. They
So
bring on
she's
guest
gonna
baddies. They
fight
yeah.
to fight.
Her niece is her and her niece are on it. They came on it. She brings on like Tommy Lee. She brings on like it's just
I
and then people that didn't make it like that's finished with Love and Hip Hop come on the show. Like Mariah Lynn came on the show and was fighting. Sukiana was on the show fighting and stuff like
so
that.
it's to keep your name out there, to keep the status.
It's just that. It's just
Hey,
that. It's nothing else. It's
okay,
nothing else, honestly.
gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Nothing else.
Well, on that note,
Thank you for the backstory.
Now the
we
winner
thank
get a
God
belt,
for,
get a
huh?
championship. I said the
Chris.
winner get a championship belt. Is at the end.
Oh
Yeah.
They
yeah,
do.
it's a
No,
belt.
they don't.
Oh, I was like, oh, they get a championship belt.
Nah,
Nah,
they get a baddie chain.
No, yeah. Oh, that's the thing to get a baddie chain that say that if you get a baddie chain that you're officially baddie. There's another show called Baddies Gone Wild, and they're worse than baddies, and they're actually whoever wins at the end gets I forgot how much money they get, but that is to prove that they want the money or whatever. It's just
I guess I'm officially older.
Yeah, they could call me old.
I mean, but besides baddies, they are good reality shows like 90 Day Fiance, Married at First Sight that teach you, like for me, it helps me grow as a person and in my relationship as well. No, for real, because like
How?
certain
Okay,
things,
no, I'm
I was
interested
about to
on
say,
yeah,
shut
how.
up,
I was
Antoine.
because I'm
no,
interested
for real,
to hear
no,
So
for
how
90
real,
Day
does.
Fiance and Love is Blind help you
yeah,
grow in your relationship.
yes, because I like, all right, hold on, let me talk, let me talk, let me talk. So like, it helps me out. So like, all right, in certain situations when we watch the show. I could tell when she's agreeing on certain things, and I pay attention because I'm like, all right, maybe I do act a certain way, so I have to change my behavior or how I approach certain things to help alleviate the situation to move forward in my relationship.
You can't do that by watching like Hitch or Thin Line Between Love and Hate or
But those are two extremes. All right, not Hitch, but the thin line between love and hate. Let's be real, he was wrong for everything he did. You get what I'm saying? So That's different. But with them, they're all right, we talk about like Married at First Sight. They're going through trials and tribulations of what people will go through their first year of marriage in a span of 3 months. So it's teaching them how to, one, communicate effectively. And that doesn't mean that everyone communicates the same way, but figure out a rhythm that y'all both can communicate together effectively, that y'all both can understand and be heard and be acknowledged at the same time without stepping on each other's toes.
Shauna, fix your face because me and you had the same face.
No, but
Keep going.
no, I know, but so no, I'm thinking me, you, and Chris could be a meme right now.
Right. No, but seriously, and I'll piggyback off of what he's saying. He forgot to say, or so he didn't mention that actual therapists and stuff come on the show. So a lot of times they're actually having coaching sessions in these shows or so that is like, honestly, it'd be real life stuff. I'd be like, no, honestly, you do that. And then like hearing what other people are going through, it makes you realize, okay, then it just brings a lot of dialogue between us. That's why we like them so much. Like it's instead of watching like even though we watch baddies and stuff, but instead of watching like Housewives, we watch that because we think it's more beneficial to what we're trying to do instead of just watching all. We already watching baddies. We can't watch a bunch of stuff that's like just foolery. No, so we watch them.
Part of the appeal with the reality shows is relatability. So I guess what you're saying is you can watch these and see how your relationship relates to someone on TV. Y'all don't want to get friends to go, some like couples to go out with to have.
Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah, never mind.
No, but it's not. You act like just because we're watching that shows, we don't have friends too. But it's just like we talk about all of that.
I'm not
for sure.
That. I'm just saying, you can also do that outside.
Right. Absolutely.
Reality.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that you guys have found a friend in the reality show.
And then it's also drama too. We like to see other people's mess as well. It's not just all about relationship stuff, like this, But yeah, it's good. Y'all guys should watch it, and then you'll understand what we're talking about.
Thank you. I watched Young, Famous, and African.
And did you watch the catfish one? Like I said, you did watch that one.
That was not a reality show. That was a documentary.
That was a documentary. Crazy.
The extent of reality TV that I've watched on my own, or not even on my own, was Clean House with Niecy Nash. That was the furthest extent.
Oh,
I sat there and watched.
I know you ain't say Niecy Nash, but Clean House.
He
was married to a dude back then.
Yo, you know how Felicia Rashad is your lady? Niecy Nash is my lady. That's my lady. Niecy Nash.
All right, Freddie Jackson.
Hey.
You are my lady. My love. You're everything I need. So Niecy Nash, yeah, she's definitely she's funny, she's poised, and she's not with you anymore. She's across the street.
And she's on Tiana Taylor's new album, which is amazing. Y'all should listen to it.
She's really singing?
Good. No, she's narration, like in between. Each song is a narration in between. So like Tasha Smith, Taraji.
Let me tell you something. Tiana with this new dude is giving me the ooh.
I want to be a fly on the wall.
I be like,
I want to be a fly on the wall. I just leave it as that.
Girl, I be like,
See what I deal with?
I did not realize. Isn't that the same dude from Rebel Ridge?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cause he looked. I mean, he was cute in Rebel Ridge, but
it's Mufasa. That's Mufasa.
Ooh, okay. Well, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, what is the moral of the story?
You know what? We didn't really dive in Flavor Flav, but the moral of the story is
Cause you went into baddies. Cause baddies was your thing. You wanted to talk about baddies.
We can segue that without favor of love, baddies will not be the way how they are, because all it shows that people will do anything and everything just to be on TV. Yeah. So.
As Chris said, and I quote, perhaps we can dive into how a change in societal sensitivity over the years has altered the landscape of pretty much everything. Job environments, school policies, politics, social media, entertainment, etc.
I would just say stay inside, to be honest. Look.
Rhythm spoons.
No, I would say head for the border. Head for the border. Cause I don't know, this country is going to hell in a handbasket. Everybody is sensitive, but then you got sensitivity with artillery. Sensitivity and artillery don't go together.
Okay, Reverend Sharp.
Cannot be Ralph Tresvant right now.
You need a man.
Cannot be Ralph Tresvant right now.
Sensitivity. A man like me. Someone who can hold you. No, we don't need a country full of Ralph Tresvants with artillery.
Cause they
That's
say,
a word.
I use this example with Kaya because I said she posts these videos online of us, and people will say things about things we say, and
or even how we look,
or how
they'll
look.
try to make fun of our features or whatever.
Right. But as soon as Kaya responds and says, that's why you don't have no friends, they stop. And it's just like, what about that? What sensitive level do you have that's the thing that shuts you up? It's not being called a bitch. It's not being cursed at.
And I don't call nobody no bitch.
But it's because I said that's why you ain't got no friends. That's the thing that get you. Okay.
Yeah, you know why? It's like you said, it's relatability. So when you say you tell me I don't have friends, it's like, damn, nobody relates to me. Like,
damn, I really don't have friends.
But you talked about us.
But you talking about our face, our forehead.
You talking about
what we talking about, or we sound dumb, or this, that, and the third. Like, I mean, everybody has an opinion.
Right.
The question is, just because you have an opinion, do I care?
Thanks.
And once you get to the point in your life where you just like, I know who I am.
Like me?
It's mostly Gen X has that, that strength. We're able to take punches. We're able to get a swing to the forehead because it was so hard. There was no soft swings back in the day. We used to have to, what y'all need to say? The steel seesaw that we would, the slide, we would get burn marks because it would be so hot in the summer in Brooklyn. And you go down and slide, and everybody got the same scar on their knee from something you did back in the day when you was young. Everybody got that same scar. We had to deal with asphalt. No cushion in the parks. We didn't have no cushion. Now y'all have nice cushion. We fell, busted our head on cement. I got this right here because I was in kindergarten and I had a hole in my head because the table that they had when I was in kindergarten was so sharp that when the dude pushed me when he pushed me into the table, I got a hole in my head and had to get 8 stitches. I got a level of I don't careness that not too many people have, especially other generations. Whatever. So, what's the moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen?
Win them spoons.
Okay.
I think all of you guys, for your hard struggles, in order for me to strive in my life, you know.
You standing on our shoulders. You standing on our shoulders. That's all. That's all we here for you.
I mean,
we here for you.
From what you just said, y'all bruised up and been banged up, and ain't no shoulders to be held up on. You feel me?
I mean, my shoulders is a little sore, but you know, you could put a foot here and a foot there. I'll be all right. Go ahead.
Be kind to one another. That's my takeaway.
Thank you. As you go and watch Baddies.
Right. I told you that's the only way I could get it out.
Okay. How about a good boxing?
I was gonna
class?
Could I suggest to you a Taibo class?
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about going. I've been looking at places already. I've been looking at places already. I promise you.
Boot camp. You know, somebody. You know, just
ain't Sean T still doing stuff?
A rage room.
Rage room. Hit in the bag. Toss the ball around. You know.
Oh man.
A good, you know, driving on a track, a racetrack. That's a
nice run.
A nice run, or even a spin class. I take spin classes on YouTube, and I just, you know, I just be in it. You know, I feel good. I just did one right before I came upstairs. I did a whole class, 45 minutes.
We could just go outside and toss the ball around for a while. You might feel better.
Yeah. Woo. Okay. Even though I said I don't care, one thing I do care about is those that watch this show and that comment, even if it's not a comment that we deem to be positive, but just sharing your opinions. That's what family does. We can disagree, but still be family. That's the great thing about family. And if we can all have that mantra for our lives, then this world will begin to be a better place. Because we don't have to be blood to be family. And if you serve God, and if God is your father, then we're all brothers and sisters because we share the same pipe. On that note, thanks again for watching this episode of the Melanin Movement podcast. To the host, Chris, Shauna, Eve, and Antoine. I'm Chaya L'Chaim.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X. And make sure you go to our website and get our merch today.